So in the book that Tom McGrath and Joe Durapo were kind enough to put together, they divided what I was trying to say into 5 categories. I could have never done this. You know, it takes someone who's an outsider to look at your own material, because I just, as you can tell, just start talking. They took the first part and said the male journey, the whole opening to nature, to mythology, and to what we call the big picture, what Jesus would call the reign of God. Then they took the second section, the male in culture and society, where I'm particularly trying to address these issues of power and the issue of shame, that it seems that we men, but I'm sure women too, seem to constantly face and try to avoid or disguise or deny this interior deep shame that we're not good enough, that we're not sons of God or daughters of God. The third section became the whole opening of what we call soul work, especially addressing the issues of anger and sadness and this revelation of the shadow, as we call it. I'll hope I can get to that a little bit. And how initiation was meant to open that whole world up. And so it was not such a foreign world or such a scary world. The fourth section was what we call the whole language of paradox that I'm trying to address in my last book, that every great truth is opposed, as one of the contemplatives told me this week, not by untruth, but by another great truth. And what you have to do is open both of the great truths equally, like male and female, like darkness and light. And they both have equal brilliance to teach you if you don't put them in opposition, which is what culture left to itself almost always does. The final 5th section of the book was dealing with the whole issue of what we call the 4 male archetypes, the 4 parts of a man's soul: king, warrior, lover, and wise man.